EXPLICIT.
What's up? I'm smiling because I done had a drink early morning. Getting my day started. What's up with y'all? Look here, I'm here to talk about a couple things. One is pocket watchers. Talk about pocket watchers today. Also, let's see, pocket watchers, politics of boxing. Something that we don't really know nothing about, especially the YouTubers. And let's see what else. Racism in boxing and sports in general, but we're gonna stick with boxing because the people that are watching are probably into the sports of boxing, into the sport 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 of boxing. Yeah. So listen, first of all, I think we generally love the sport of boxing. All of us can agree on that. And I don't think it's fair to try to figure out what the boxers are making. It's their lives on the line, right? I don't think it's fair to sit back. I call those the pocket watchers, by the way. You're sitting back trying to count this man some money and want to know why he won't fight because he can be making this and he can be doing this. Well, that's really not your business. I think our part in this is just to be fans of the sport. Watch the boxing. Enjoy the fights. Doesn't matter who it is fighting. Just enjoy the sport. That's all. That's basic, right? Now it's your prerogative. You can go into the feelings of it, of all that if you want to, and cry and all that kind of stuff. What are we gonna do now? What are we gonna do now? Spence and Crawford, they're not fighting. They're not fighting. Man, I don't give a fuck if they fight ever. Period. There are other fights to watch. Good ones. There are youngsters coming up. And they're good. And so the sport of boxing will go on whether Spence and Crawford fight or not. You get it? Whether Fury and AJ fight or not, the sport will go on without them. I don't care what they're making. You care. I don't care. We don't care over here at Petty Ass Boxing. So with that be, hold on. Cheers. Racism.
EXPLICIT.
Come on, man. Racism. That's ridiculous. That fight has been fought in the 60s. Yeah, 50s, 60s, early 70s. The racism has been fought. Some win, some lose. It's a reality. You can cry and whine about it, but you're not going to be able to change that. It's been going on since the beginning of the time. There were tribalisms, there were light skins against dark skins. This is all before boxing, or before it was coined boxing. So these things are not going to change. You just making it political. Your point of view is combative, which is, if you want to handle that like that, get in the ring. Train, get in the ring. I ain't training for shit. You see this? Fuck all that, man. I'm living good in a bitch. Okay? This is high quality shochu, okay? This is something y'all probably don't know about. Some of you do, maybe you don't. Okay, back to what I'm talking about. So don't worry about the racism. Just you love the sport, watch the sport. That's it. If black fighters, so you call black fighters, are not getting the fights that they should get, whose fault is that? The promoter's fault? No, it's the boxer's fault. He signed the contract. He didn't read it. Read the contract. Read it. Have a lawyer read it. Have a lawyer double read it. Have your wife read it. Have your cousin or somebody help you read it so that you can make the proper decisions, right? Yeah, so once you sign your name on the dotted line, you're being prevented from fighting on another platform. So don't do that. Make sure that you got a multi-platform deal. That makes sense to me, but really it's not my business. My business is to enjoy the sports. That's for me. Not even my business. My pleasure is to enjoy the sports. Okay? All the fights, good or bad. I just like to see somebody go in there foolishly knocking another motherfucker head off, and he's sitting there taking it, and they going back and forth. This gladiator shit is ridiculous in the first place. But it's a sports, and we are barbaric by nature, so we like that shit, you know? We like a good fight, you know? We like going to the gas stand and seeing two females fighting over which pump they were supposed to take, or whatever, whose wig is longer, whatever the case. We like all that barbaric stuff. Why? That's because that's in our nature. That's it. Okay, hold on. Ooh, this shit here is good. Ooh, there we go, cross-eyed. Your mama. I didn't mean that like literally. I don't know your mama. So don't take it personal. Okay, what else? There's something else. Listen here. Okay, I want to say this about heavyweights and boxing in general. So there's one heavyweight in particular. His last name is Magomedov. Now, people are wondering, some people are wondering why Magomedov is not getting the boxing matches that he should be in. First of all, he's fighting out of Canada. And his promoter is some dragon shit, whatever the case is, they're not getting him good fights. Let me say this. They've been bringing Magomedov into these training camps. So they know the power. Fury, Wilder knew it, AJ knows it, and a bunch of these other heavyweights, they know about Magomedov. Magomedov is that guy that can punch a hole in a wall. Magomedov can knock a bull out. Magomedov can kick an elephant's ass. He's a rare monopoly in this shit, and they don't want to fight him. That's understandable. You say you're not afraid, boxers say they're not afraid. Well, Mike Tyson said he was afraid before every fight. And he was a killer in that motherfucking ring. So don't let them tell you they're not afraid. So Magomedov is a guy that's being avoided in heavyweights. It's not Kolnatsky or all these other guys. Magomedov is the #1 avoided heavyweight. I'm telling you. This dude has sparred all these guys, and they refuse to give him a fight. They don't even talk about, they don't even mention his name. He's like the Candy Man. You say the Candy Man, say his name 3 times. Say his name 3 times, that motherfucker come through your motherfucking screen and knock you the fuck out. So listen, I'm not gonna hold y'all on too long here. I've probably gone too far thus far. Oh, motherfucker. Fuck y'all, see it. This is him good, that motherfucker, man. This is the high grade right here. I went to the brewery to get this shit. Whoo. Okay, before I leave, I want to tell y'all this. A lot of people speak on Al Haymon recently on the YouTubers, right? The boxing YouTubers are talking about Al Haymon recently. I want to say fuck y'all. Hey, during the 90s, man, Al Haymon put me on like a motherfucker, man. I was on a lot of major, I'm a musician, okay? Maybe you figured that out by now. And I was on a lot of major tours due to him. The Super Bud Fest, the Stroll Fest, and this kind of, I've been all over the world. I've been especially all over I've been to every major city in the United States, and I've never had a 9-to-5. I've only done music, and Al Haymon is a part of the reason, because he was promoting the shit out of those concerts, okay? So with that being said, he's a businessman. So whatever you get your ass into, it's pretty much your fault. Don't look for the man to be fair with you, because it's business, and business is not fair. It's about capitalism. That's what it's about. So with that being said, I'm not gonna be all serious like I'm today. Again, I'm not gonna do this again because, hey, you know, fuck all that, man. Shit, Lady Chime, I've been to your country. I've been to London with your fine ass. I hope to meet you in person someday. Hey. 78 Sports. I used to live in Milwaukee. I went to Marquette, and I also went to the Conservatory of Music in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. That's right, out there on Lake. Where else I've been? Been to Dallas. Where else you got? I've been to New York. Who else is on here? San Antonio, Houston. All you podcasters, I've probably been to your cities. I lived in Vegas for 5 years. I've been to Miami. I've been all over Florida. I've been to every major city in every state damn near in the United States. Except for fucking Wyoming. Why would I go there? What's there? Oh, Cheyenne. Yeah! I ain't a cowboy, so I don't want to go there. So listen now, I'm out of here. Y'all have a good time and enjoy the fights and forget the politics. Just enjoy the fights, all right? Peace.
It sucks, but what can you do, you know?
Petty ass boxing talk. Don't forget to hit that like button on your way out.
I'm handsome, I'm fast, I'm pretty, and can't possibly be beat.